Are we all packed for New Year's?
Almost. Just a few more things.
Are you excited?
Yes. It should be fun. I'm also looking forward to a new location. By the way, why are we doing Boone anyway?
Well, there were some travel concerns.
What do you mean?
Well, Kevin Richardson wanted the location to be within a 20-mile radius of where they were staying for Christmas. They were really pushing Fayetteville for New Year's, but we got them to drive a little further.
Why couldn't they travel far from Fayetteville?
They have like 7 or 8 kids now. Can you imagine that car ride?
That must be tough.
But it will also be good. It will give Kevin a chance to help out, which is usually hard for him to do, since he works all week and runs all day on the weekends training for marathons. I hear next year he's training for a 100-mile ultramarathon. But I'm sure it won't require any extra time away training.
If Kevin is that busy, when do they ever have a chance to hook up?
There's a weekly 10 minutes blocked out on their Outlook calendars. They get a reminder ding. The reminder used to be 15 minutes beforehand to get ready, but they are so busy with so many kids now they had to cut it to 5 minutes and reduce the foreplay.
Well, I'm glad the Richardsons are going to be able to make it this year. Speaking of long drives, are the Kaplans going to be able to make it this year?
Yes. They will be back.
Why weren't they able to make it last year?
Well, they were about to have a baby.
Has pregnancy stopped couples from coming to New Year's before?
No.
Why didn't they come the other years?
The year before that they just didn't feel like it. Then the year before that they were getting their carpet cleaned the week over New Year's. Then the year before that Jason had a haircut scheduled. No, wait, that can't be right. I think there was a Star Wars and Star Trek joint convention. They almost didn't make it this year.
Why not?
They got in a big fight because of the gift Jason bought Sarah for Christmas. It was a book on sex tips.
No, I think you are confused with the Jason got Sarah for Valentine's Day many years ago.
No, there was a new book.
Oh no. It did not involve how to have anal sex, did it?
No, but it was a book on how to spice up your sex life. It provided tips such as going skinny dipping with your neighbors. It didn't go over too well with Sarah.
Oh dear. Well, are the Aboms also driving from Nashville?
Either that or they are flying in from Dallas.
Oh, they moved to Dallas. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they didn't tell anyone. And Dono is pregnant.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, they didn't tell anyone.
So why did they move?
Dono got a job in Dallas. Abom is staying home with Miles.
Wow. That's hard to believe.
What? That Dono is pregnant and working and Abom is staying home and playing Mr. Mom?
No, that Abom allowed a family decision to be made that wasn't related to his school or his career. Well, I'm glad they are out of the dirty, crime-ridden city of Baltimore.
Actually, they are big supporters of dirty and crime-ridden cities. They voted for Obama.
What are the Aboms cooking this year?
Why don't you think about that question and then think about if you need to ask it? What do they make every year? Even when it's not their turn to cook, Abom is in the kitchen making that goddamn chili.
Oh, okay, well, are the Whaleys coming this year?
Yes. And believe it or not, they live in the same house as they did last year.
So they didn't move in 2011?
No, they stayed put. Which is good and bad.
How so?
Good for the Whaleys. But the moving company they used to use had to downsize as a result. It's sad.
Anything new with the Whaleys that we learn in any of the New Year's games?
Probably not. John still likes doggy style, Morgan still has the lap dance ban in place, John doesn't cook or clean, Morgan still claims that she is 6 feet even though she's probably only 5'10". Exactly once per year, John drinks so much he throws up everywhere. Although it has not happened this year, so look out. They both trained for some races this year, and Morgan was still a lot faster than John even when John trained twice as much. And it's funny. John didn't really lose any weight somehow either. Also, Charlie is a mini John and Jackson is a mini Morgan. Levy has been bumped to bottom of the totem pole, and instead of playing with balls, their cat Coltrane mutilates copperheads and squirrels. Same old, same old.
Speaking of balls, are the Cantandos coming?
Yes, but they are a little upset.
Why?
Because it's not an officially Contando planned New Year's.
What difference does that make?
For an officially Contando planned New Year's, Matt picks the destination, previews the houses, picks the house, makes all of the arrangements, buys the groceries, and handles the New Year's communications, organization, and payments.
That doesn't sound so bad. That means we actually get information and updates about the New Year's. Unlike this year.
It's actually pretty good. Unless someone gets stuck with a sunroom or closet. Or worse yet, does not get a room at all. The Contandos also get veto power for other prospective guests.
You mean if someone else wants to come to New Year's?
No, I mean if someone's best friend happens to be in the same town and wants to come by for a few minutes to say hello. There is a 5-mile restricted area around the house for non-guests under a Contando-sanctioned New Year's. Too soon?
Are there any other downsides to a New Year's not officially approved by the Cantandos?
Well, they wouldn't sign up to cook a meal.
So are they going to contribute in any way at all this year?
Well, hopefully Amy will show her boobs again.
Speaking of that, last year was much tamer than the previous year and didn't get out of control. 2009 was scandalous.
Yeah, we need more tits and asses flashed this year. And maybe some vaggies. Come on, girls. Actually, we should probably tell Langer's new serious girlfriend that it is part of the New Year's tradition.
Speaking of Langer bringing his serious girlfriend, that means it will be an all-couples New Year's this year.
So no third wheel, fifth wheel, or 11th wheel jokes?
No, unfortunately not. But if this New Year's is tasteless enough, maybe next year those jokes will be back.
Those jokes are good, but hopefully she appreciates fucked up senses of humor and will be back.
Isn't Langer's serious girlfriend related to one of our friends?
No, I don't think so.
Isn't she Kyle's sister?
Kyle who?
Kyle Wittenburn.
That name doesn't ring a bell.
You know, Kyle from Wake Forest. From your fraternity.
Is he the guy whose dad was an executive at Disney?
No, that was Jamie Green.
Is he the guy whose name was code for taking a shit?
No, that was Jordan Dropkin.
Is he the guy who had his girlfriend pay his way through dental school and then broke up with her?
No, that was Jason Holden.
Is he the guy who got into a fist fight with Contando?
Could be. That was everyone in your fraternity.
Is he the guy with the lion and strength tattoo?
No, that's Kaplan.
The teddy bear tattoo?
No, that's Tribble.
The guy who loves breakfast so much he wrote a song about it?
No, that's Langer. The guy she's dating. That's not her brother.
Then I don't remember Kyle.
I'm afraid to ask, but anything new with Bronick and Meg?
In what regard?
Well, are they dating or not? Or does it depend on who you ask?
Well, actually, they reached a breakthrough this year and have a new, jointly held definition for their relationship.
Boyfriend and girlfriend?
No.
Dating?
No. They are calling themselves co-inhabitants.
What does that mean?
They do all of the things that dating couples and spouses do pretty much. They cohabitate each other's lives. They are basically best friends. They go to dinner. They go on dates. Bronick sends flowers and gifts. They share rooms, beds, showers, and Captain Crunch.
Do they hook up?
No. The only thing they don't share is their bodies. That's the only thing they don't cohabitate. No part of Meg gets cohabitated by any part of Bronick. And vice versa. We think.
Okay, that makes it a little less fuzzy now, I guess.
Yeah, they are waiting until legislation is passed where marriage or civil union is allowed between good friends. Then they can make their relationship official. Hopefully we'll live to see that day in our country.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to this year. I'm sure it will be a drama-free 4 days. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.